Today's class is called Hip Hip Hooray. And we're going to continue. So last class we talked about hips, more hip flexion. Today we're going to talk about hip external and internal rotation. It's going to be same ideas. So we want to be moving at the hip joint and not moving the pelvis when we are rotating the hip externally and internally. So without further ado, let's get to it. So for the class today, I'm not going to use the block, but you definitely can. So when we go into a bridge, you have the option to slide the block under the sacrum and keep your sacrum on the block. I'm just not going to use it, but just so you know, you can. So let's come down onto the back. Place your skull, your scapula, your sacrum on the floor. Nice triple S alignment here. Start engaging your deep abdominal muscles. And then place the hands on the thighs. So you should be able to extend the arms here and really kind of push your hands into the thighs. The belly is engaged, and now you're going to start engaging the glutes by pushing into the feet and lift. So keep that length that you've created with your arms extended and lift the hips up. The option is to, again, slide the block under the sacrum, rest your sacrum on the block, or stay here. Now you can move your arms away. And we'll begin by lifting the left foot off the floor. So hinge at the hip as you lift the knee up. And then move the knee over towards the left foot to the right, externally rotating at the left hip. Your pelvis hasn't moved. Bring the knee back to center. The foot comes back down. Right foot comes up. Right knee goes to the right foot towards the left, externally rotating at the right hip. Bring it back to center and lower you. Again, you can place the fingers in that hip crease and just monitor your movement there. The pelvis is not moving. So lifting the left foot up, open the knee to the side, bring it back to center and down. Right foot lifts, right knee goes to the side, center and down. Make sure that supporting leg, the glute of the supporting leg is engaged. So the left foot lifts, changing here. Instead of turning the knee over to the side, you're going to bring it over to the right. The foot goes over to the left, the internal rotation at the hip. Bring it back to center and lower. And now the right foot lifts, the knee goes in, the foot goes out. Back to center and down. One more time each side. Lift the left foot up. Knee in, foot out. Come back to center and down. Right foot lifts, knee in, foot out. Back to center and lower. Now we're going to combine these two movements. So lift the left foot up, open the knee to the side, foot goes in. External rotation. Now internal rotation. Knee goes in, foot goes out. One more time, external rotation. Knee out, foot in. Internal rotation. Foot out, knee in, open the knee to the side, place the ankle above the knee into figure four. We'll stay there. Extend the right arm up towards the ceiling, pull the fingers down, wrist stretch. So your right glute is working here. Pelvis is neutral, so you don't have to open the knee fully. It's more important to keep the pelvis level than to open that knee to the side. One more breath. Good, release the wrist and then place your left foot down. Switching sides, right foot lifts, open the knee to the side into external rotation. Then we're going to bring it into internal rotation. And again, open it externally, bringing it in internally, foot goes over to the side. This time as you open the knee, you can place the ankle above that left knee for figure four. Extend the left arm up towards the ceiling, pull down with the right fingers for the wrist stretch. Keep using the left glute to hold you up. Good, let go of the wrist stretch. Bring the right foot back down. Arms are by the sides. One more breath here. Inhale. And as you exhale, lower your middle back, your lower back, and your sacrum onto the floor. Now for the first set of abs, you're going to lift the feet and bring your legs into 90-90 position here, engaging those deep abdominal muscles right away. Knees are over the hips. Hands come behind the neck, interlace the fingers. Bring the elbows in. Inhale here, exhale to lift up the shoulders, and then extend the right leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the knee, inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Left leg extends. Bend the knee, inhale and lower. Adding on. Exhale to lift. Extend your right leg. Open the left knee into external rotation. So left knee to the left, foot to the right. Bring it back to center. Bend the right knee, inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Pull the belly down. Extend the left leg. Right knee opens into external rotation. Bring it back to center. Bend the knee, inhale and lower. Changing this a bit. Exhale to lift. Extend the right leg, internal rotation. So the left knee goes in towards the right, left foot goes over to the left. It's almost like you're bringing the knee behind, your left knee behind the right. Bring the left leg back to center, bend the right knee, inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Extend the left leg, internally rotate the right. So right knee comes behind the left knee, right foot is over towards the right. Bring the leg back to center, bend the left knee, inhale and lower. One more change, exhale to lift. Extend the right leg, externally rotate the left, and then internally rotate it. So knee behind the right knee. One more time, externally rotate the left knee, and then internally back to center, bend the right knee, inhale and lower. Last time on the other side, exhale to lift. Extend the left leg, externally rotated the right hip. Internally rotates the right knee behind the left. Again, externally rotate. Internally rotate. Back to center, bend the knee, inhale and lower. Bring your feet down. Bring the elbow mat width apart, and again, bring the knees over to the left for our stretch. Push the inner right foot into the floor. Engage the right glute, push it forward. So you can make a fist with your left hand, place it on top of your right ASIS, and then push your ASIS into your hand. And then bring the knees to center and over to the other side, pushing the inner left foot into the floor. Right fist comes in front of your left ASIS, and then push the ASIS into your fist, really engaging the left glute. It's really stretching the front of that left hip. Good, and release, bring the knees back to center. Second set of abs, we're going to come into eagle legs. So let's start by crossing the left leg over the right. You don't have to double cross like you would for eagle. It's okay if you just single cross it here. Bring the hands behind the neck, point the elbows up, and then lift the knees. Lift the foot off the floor. So again, you can double cross or not. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the head and the shoulders off the floor. Don't move the legs, just keep them where they are. Inhale and lower. 2 more times on this side. Exhale to lift. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale and lower. Now we're going to change it a bit. Exhale to lift. Twist towards the left. Come back to center. Inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Twist to the left. Same side. Center and lower. One more time. Exhale, lift. Twist to the left. Center and lower. Place your feet down and cross your legs. And we'll switch sides. Cross the right leg over the left. Lift the feet off the floor, so bring the knees above the hips area, above the hip area. Exhale, lift up. Inhale and lower. 2 more times. Exhale, lift. Inhale and lower. 1 more time. Exhale, lift. Come off the shoulder blades. Pull the belly down. Inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Twist to the right. Back to center. Inhale and lower. Exhale to lift. Twist to the right. Back to center. Lower. Last time. Exhale to lift. Twist to the right. Back to center and lower. Uncross the legs. And let's make our way into a tabletop. So coming onto the hands and knees. Again, knees are closer to your wrists than you typically would do, right under the ASIS points. And then we're going to lift the left knee off the floor. Keep the knee bent, so bring the knee about hip level. And we'll start making circles. So moving the knee down, over to the side, and back up. So moving down, side, and up. You can see if you can notice if your pelvis is moving. You don't want to move the pelvis. You're only moving your thigh bone within the hip socket. And let's switch the direction of the circle. So go up to the side and down. Try not to lean too much to the right. Try to keep the weight distributed evenly between your hands. Good. 1 more circle in this direction. And let's place the knee down. Switching sides, lift the right knee up. So about in line with the hip, but keep the back, your whole back nice and long. And then bring the knee down to the side and up. Only again moving in the hip joint. Let's switch the direction, so going over to the side, down and up. So exploring the full range of movement here. Good, and place your knee down. Now going into dolphin, coming down onto the forearms. Again, either having the palms down or interlace the fingers. Release the neck. And then come up, lift the knees, come up into a dolphin pose. Notice if you're hinging at the hips here or rounding through your back. Pull the floating ribs in. And then lift the left leg up. Bend the left knee. And then externally rotate at the hip. So move the knee over towards the left. The foot will go to the right. And then we'll do the internal rotation. So bring the left knee behind the right knee. And again, open to the side. Pelvis is not moving. Bring the internal rotation. Bring the knee behind the right knee. 3 more. Open, external, and internal rotation. 2 more. Last one. Open and in. Back to center, place the foot down. Switching sides, lift the right leg, bend the knee. Externally rotate at the hip. And then bring that knee behind the left. And again, open to the side. Behind the left. 3 more. Inhale to open. Exhale in. 2 more. Open. In. Last one. Open, in, bring the hip back to center, foot goes down, bring the knees down. Come onto your hands and walk yourself up to standing at the front of the mat. Sun salutations 1. First one is regular. Inhale, lift the arms forward and up. Exhale, hinging at the hips. Place the hands down. Step the right foot back. Lower the knee and the top of the foot. Inhale, lift the arms up. Reach up with the fingers. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back for plank. Lower the knees and then lower all the way down. Keep the heads of the arm bones lifted. Inhale, pull the hands back for baby cobra. Exhale, push into downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward, lower the left knee and the top of the foot. Inhale, lift the arms up. Reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. The other side. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Left foot steps back, lower the knee and the top of the foot. Inhale, lift up, engage the left glute. Exhale, hands come to the floor, step back into plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, pull back for baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step the left foot forward, lower the right knee and the top of the foot. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands come down. So the second round, we're going to change a little bit. Inhale, lift the arms forward and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Step the right foot back, lower the knee but not the toes. Inhale, lift up. But we're going to bring the right arm up, left hand around the low back. You can make a fist or place the hand right above the right glute, making sure that right glute is working, and then reach the right fingertips up. Good. Exhale, place both hands down, step back into a plank. Lower the knees, lower all the way down. Inhale, pull back for baby cobra. Exhale, push into downward facing dog. Lift the right leg up, bend the knee, same thing that we did in dolphin. Externally rotate the knee, so move it to the side, and then bring the knee behind the left. Internal rotation. And again, externally rotate, internally rotate. One more time, externally rotate the knee, pelvis is not moving, and then internally rotate. Keep that internal rotation as you move forward. Place the knee right under the hip. Extend the left leg over. Actually, let's bend the knee. The toes are pointing towards the back. You're going to lift the left elbow up towards the ceiling. Your left hand, the palm is facing away from you. You can release the head here. So your right glute is engaged here, still pushing the right hip forward. And you're externally rotated in your left hip. So your left knee is facing the back of the mat. One more breath here. Good, let's place the left hand down, come back into down dog. And then step the right foot forward, lower the left knee but not the toes. Inhale, lift up. Right hand will come around the back, place it right above the left glute, making sure the glute is engaged. Lift the left fingertips up. Floating ribs are in. Good. Place the hands on the floor, step the left foot forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. Second side. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold. Step the left foot back, lower the knee but not the toes. Inhale, lift up. Right hand around your low back, left arm reaches up. You can add a little bit of a side bend, so reaching over towards the right with your left fingertips. Your left glute is still engaged. Inhale, come back to center, place the hands down, step back into a plank. Lower the knees and then lower all the way down. Inhale, pull back for baby cobra. Exhale, push into downward facing dog. Left leg lifts, three-legged dog. Bend the knee and then externally rotate the left hip. And then bring that left knee behind the right for internal rotation. 2 more times. Externally rotate and internally rotate. Last time, externally rotate Internally rotate, so knee behind the right knee. Keep the internal rotation as you move forward. Place the knee right under the left hip. Step the right foot so your right knee is bent, and then pull the right elbow up towards the ceiling. Release your neck. Keep pushing the left hip forward, left glute is engaged. Should really feel nice opening on the right side of the body. Good, then let's place the right hand down, come back into downward facing dog. And then step the left foot forward, lower the right knee but not the toes. Inhale, lift the right arm up, left hand is above the right glute. Inhale to find more length on the right side of the body, and then exhale as you optionally bend to the left. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hands come to the front. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands come down. Now let's make our way back into tabletop. And then we're going to cross the left leg in front of the right. It's almost like eagle legs. They're not double crossed, they're single crossed. Let's do a couple of cats and cows here. So inhale to open the chest. Bring the shoulder blades closer together, but keep the belly engaged. As you exhale, push the floor away. Puff up in between the shoulders. Let's do two more. Inhale. Spread across the chest. Open, exhale to push the floor away. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And from here, see if you can move your hips back a little bit more. Your knees will come off the floor. But keep the arms reaching forward and stay up on the tips of the fingers. Just finding a bit more length. Good. Now let's come back. Uncross the legs. And we'll do the other side. So cross the right leg in front of the left. Just a single cross. And again, let's do 3 rounds of cats and cows. So moving with the breath, inhaling as you open the chest. Reach the crown of the head up. Exhale as you round through your upper back. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Then bring the spine back to neutral. Walk the hips back so you can allow the right knee to lift as you reach the fingertips forward, finding more length through the sides of the body, through the spine. And release. You can walk the hands back and sit back. And then, as always, feel free to go into Shavasana. You can watch my video on Shavasana and do that, or just spend a couple of minutes lying quietly on your back. And I hope you enjoyed this class, and I'll see you again soon. Have a great day.